Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Polynesia. So today we'll probably start with a few, let's say, like transition turns, basically few turns that we are waiting for something interesting to happen. That's going to be the writer, another writer from Faith. Then the next social policy, we are working on the headquarters of our corporation. So there is quite a lot that we have to do today. It's just we will need a few turns before things start happening, unless of course someone decides to start a war, but that is quite unlikely at this point, I think, at least for a while. Okay, before I started recording, and just to remind you guys, I'm still playing just with one hand. I can't use my right hand, so once again, if just the controls are not ideal, that's the best I can do. But before I started recording, I once again checked everything. We still have a quest from Milan to get or to send a trade route to them, so I did that. We had one free cargo ship in Honolulu, and other than that, I spent some money. I bought one extra tile here just because I wanted to have it. I wanted to control a little bit more territory, but when after I bought it, I realized that I didn't have to. I'm still forgetting that that Pakal is actually our vassal, so I don't have to be that nervous about him. What else? We got the general last time. I decided to send him to Saguntum. I'm still not sure what to do with him. I was thinking about buying this tile and then get a citadel here to get the gems. Actually, how many gems do we have? If that might be relevant if it gives us a monopoly. Gems. Nope. Nope. One, two. Yeah, we only have two. Maybe there is a third one somewhere that I'm not seeing, but probably not. So this would be third. Never mind. So this wouldn't give us a monopoly, which means I'm really not sure if it's worth getting a citadel here. But also we don't have any other tile where I would want to have the citadel. I might actually pop it here to block this tile. This is still a viable city location. That actually might be worth doing. Yeah, before we raised this, the American city that used to be here, I would maybe consider a citadel here, but now when there is Carthage there, we are fine. Okay, fine, let's just secure this island. I really don't have anything useful to do with the general. What else? I also spent some money. At this point, we don't really have anything left to do with the money. So I started upgrading our garrison units, which still might be relevant at some point. I definitely don't want to get to, like, I don't know, late modern era and then realize, oh, I should have upgraded my crossbows. I could have bazookas, and I neglected that. Now I'm at war, and my garrisons are not doing anything. So the upgrades are very cheap. So we're gonna spend, I don't know, it's probably gonna be like 2,000 more to upgrade all of them. With actually, where is the next upgrade after musketmen? Maybe we are already... Oh, we are definitely behind the next upgrade as well. So we will need Gatling guns. Sure, we can do that. We don't really need money for anything else. Again, we could go for like diplomats, but the question is why? We control all of the alliances quite easily, and these three we won't get no matter what, probably. And we don't really even care about too much. Here we are, 2,000 behind, 1,500 and 1,100. We will just get these with spheres of influence. Okay, enough talking. Let's end the turn. You can stay there. Strategic monopoly on horses. We did have the quest, right? That's why I finished it. Yep, that's that. So I'll just wait for the quest to proc, then we start reworking the tile again. America has monopoly on marble. Good for him. Horse is connected for Vancouver, yep. Oh, I wanted to show you something. Is it still visible? Here. I don't think I've ever seen this pop up. It even showed up as a pop-up on the side of the screen. I just got rid of it as I was preparing everything before I started recording. But I don't think I've ever seen a pop-up about getting a refund. I guess we just got some free buildings at the end of the previous episode, and those free buildings replaced something that we've already built, so we got the production back. I think this is new, or if it's not new, there has never been a pop-up about it. I've never noticed it. That's interesting. Getting almost 2800 production, that's pretty good. I have no idea what it even came from, but that explains something that I was like surprised by, that a few cities were suddenly able to build buildings in one turn, and I didn't know what happened where I got the bonus production. So that explained that. How much is this upgrade? 570. That's a bit more expensive. Let's first get those crossbows out of the way. That's like 250. Once we are done with that, we'll get the Gatling guns. That's the most expensive upgrade in this line until bazookas. I'm not even sure that bazookas are that expensive, because upgrade from Gatling guns to like machine guns is like 190 or 200. The one is super cheap. That one is actually, I think, the cheapest one. Trade route, horse connected. Monaco desires trade route. Where is Monaco? Here. Sure, we can do that. And we want a great diplomat. We could do that. I mean, we will do that after the after we get a writer. It's probably going to be the last writer for quite a while. We will get a diplomat or two, maybe one, and I'll just send him down here. He's gonna sit on the island and just pray that the border grows at some point. If he didn't have the quest, I probably would ignore great diplomats. But hey, someone asked for it, may as well. Probably don't want to work the Chancery. How tall are you? 22, but we are working writers. Well, let's just grow a bit more. Let's grow once more. Then we get the extra population from not from hospitals, from medical labs. And then we can start working scientists. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to rework the tile assignments in the capital. Crap. I knew there was something. So, Writers Guild for sure, Artists Guild, Musicians Guild, 2, 3, 4, 5 scientists. And we lock these 3. Just curious how quickly we would get the next diplomat. 38. Nah, that's... That feels like a waste of time. We could maybe work a merchant. Oh, we have 3. Oh, yeah, 3. To get him in 14. Because that will give us Wheel of the King Day in all cities. Yeah, that's probably worth it. We are still growing at a reasonable pace. Production isn't great. I think we've lost like 2 turns. But at this point, we are not competing with anyone, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, we can wait for the headquarters. And we are down to 49%. Damn it. There has to be a way to stay above 50% even if we keep growing. I mean, I can't grow forever. Like, at some point it won't be manageable, but there should be a way to stay above 50% at this size. We are not that crazy tall or wide. Okay, can we get the writer? Or do we need one more turn? We need one more turn. Okay, we succeeded with... what was that? Something about specialists. So our specialists now give extra yields. Okay. But I think we have to succeed once more to... yeah, to finish the quest. So... security level... let's go by civilization. Japan. He is now trying to protect everything. Move to Osaka. And don't die, please. Now this is probably the best we can do. This is the only way how we can stay above 50%. Like long term. That's... yeah, I don't see any other solution. There are a few more like social policies or tenet that can give us a bit of happiness, but nothing major. There's the writer. Okay, how many more crossbows do we have? 1. That should be this one. Good. Let's start here. Actually, wait, I also wanted to upgrade this guy. Can I do it now? Commando. That's new for me. Usually I wouldn't bother with the scout at this point, like upgrading him, but this guy is so experienced. He single-handedly explore the whole world. I don't think that... Maybe we had like 1 or 2 ships helping him at some point for a few turns, but he probably did like 90% of all of our exploring, so I kind of want to keep him around for sentimental reasons. Okay, can we upgrade you once again? What's the next upgrade for him? Paratroopers? Has to be earlier here. Commando is somewhere around here there. Upgrades into... Doesn't say. Whatever. Okay, so next, tenet or social policy. I'm still very tempted to finish rationalism. The bonus 33% great scientist rate and 25% growth is just insane. But the remaining 3 social policies are not that great. And I also want to get to great leap forward. So that's probably more important. And we'll have to line it up with something juicy. I probably should already start thinking about the great leap forward. How are we gonna line it up? So what are we doing now? We will get these 2. We will get biology. Might be able to get these 5. And then get refrigeration penicillin. If I remember correctly, we are aiming for telecommunications. Or did they change it? I have to find out what we need for United Nations. Which tech? I know that it's a like world project, but it becomes available with a tag, and I would like to know which one it is. I'm blind? Probably blind. But it used to be telecommunications, I think. I think I'll go Academy of Sciences. Research labs are great, and they also increase the scientist rate, or the rate at which scientists are pop produced, whatever we want to use. And we get them like 4 tags ahead of time, right? We would otherwise have to get plastics and then build those research labs. That's decent. That gives us 5 labs, like 50 Terrans earlier than we would otherwise get them. Next. Once we are done with Japan, I will probably just protect Honolulu. Okay, how many antiquity sites did we get? Because we can easily dig this up. Not too many, but we can easily dig this up and then just rework those tiles. That's not a problem. Question is it worth it building archaeologists rather than public works? Which I'm really not sure about. That's not what I wanted. This is what I want. Okay, it seems that we are finally running away from his tourism. I think the gap has increased. How are we doing with our alliances? So far so good. We didn't lose an alliance for a few turns now. That's always a good sign. Okay, what are we waiting for next? Next, just the headquarters, I thing. Scientist in 9. Oh, electricity. That will give us a trade route and the option to try Empire State Building that is somehow still available. How far behind is Mongolia? Just because I'm curious. 34 techs. He's 18 techs behind. He is 8. He's 12 social policies behind. He has 11,000 gold, 11,500 gold in the bank. What the fuck happened to him? Oh, one more thing that I'm gonna do here. I want to buy this tile. Now I think we control all the land tiles that are in range and are workable. There is still this for adjacency bonuses eventually. So we just... How many do we need to improve? This one? I'm pretty sure this one is not improved. And then this one. Okay, good. What was this cargo ship? Was that internal? It was production here. Okay, once more. I want this city to finish the remaining buildings. And one trade route should be enough for that. And once it's caught up, we can use another external trade route. %53%, nice. Get the trade route back, or the trade back. Come on. Checking the tiles that we are working. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 unimproved sea tiles. Let's unlock the culture. We'll go to 24 and then I'm gonna switch to scientists. Oh, this is nice. I managed to win another culture race for +3 happiness. How much can we get from him? 18, maybe more. 20. 21. Nope. Do we want to work engineers? Can't really afford to do it. I'm working one that doesn't make much sense. Next. I think today we're gonna play until we get the next social policy. It should be like 5 turns, I would say. We are getting some extra culture here and there. How long until the next Congress? Still 9 turns, that's a long time. Wow. It talks.
Is it a fact?
I still can't steal a technology. Alright, wait. What is the reason? No technologies to steal. Okay, why can't I use the other options? Must be unhappy and at least modern era. Oh, okay. So I'll just go with the specialists again. What's the lowest chance to be killed? I guess the specialists. Okay. Please don't die. It seems that we. This is probably not even. No, that still might be worth upgrading actually. I know that this is not connected, but I think at some point I am gonna pick up those artifacts, and that would break the railroad anyway. So I think I'm just gonna first get the artifact and then finish the railroad. Okay, this changes things. How much aluminum did we get? 14. A lot. 20. Way more than we need. We need iron. Why do I need iron? What happened? I probably lost a city-state alliance somewhere. What do you want me to build? Oh, that's the quest for hotels. Yeah, that's not happening.
Bal.
Is there anyone else who has jade? Nope. You can actually buy more than jade from it. You can buy quite a few things. Oh, that's a lot of money. I think this is fine. I don't need to buy the other luxuries until at least some of our cities ask for them. We should be still above 50, right? Yeah. 55 actually. Okay, how quickly can we build a refinery somewhere? Because that will solve the problem with both coal and iron. And that explains why. We don't have a trade route to Kabul. That explains a lot. How much money do we have? Next turn, I'll try to buy a cargo ship. So you want what? You want... This is 14 gold, but he also wants open borders. So if I pay you 28, how is it possible that he can ask for gold? Not gold per turn even. How is that possible? Thinking if this gives anybody any useful information, but I don't think so. The problem is he's just gonna be bothering us with it every turn until we accept, basically. I'm not sure if he has complete knowledge of like the center of our territory. Where is that? How much money do we have now? 900 something. So that will hopefully give us back the alliance with Kabul. Just going up, not really. Which order do we want to do this? Probably the office first. Stock exchange, refinery. It's quite a few buildings. In 8 we'll also get the hospital. Our capital will be behind production-wise quite a bit. Do we get an engineer at some point? Diplomat, engineer in 27. Way too late. It's starting to look like that the great leap forward is going to be most likely radio penicillin, which isn't amazing, but it will have to do. Come on. Okay, so that's the quest for horses. Let's reset again.
Välkommen! Jag lyssnar.
This is one thing that I don't like about non-domination victories, especially diplomatic and culture. That in the late game you can't afford to start, let's say, ignoring at least some of the micromanagement. Because if you do, suddenly everything starts falling apart, like you start losing alliances. Even start falling behind because the AIs are getting stronger and stronger towards the end of the game. And because you have to still... Oh crap, we lost Empire State Building. Oh well, I kinda expected it, so it's good that we didn't lose it like 1 or 2 turns away from completion. You are not getting my aluminum. No one is getting my aluminum. What was I talking about? The micromanagement. So yeah, the late game just takes really long time, and you just have to do the same thing every turn over and over again. Make sure that you're getting, or that you are like working on everything that you're supposed to be working on, that your alliances are in place, blah blah blah, turn after turn for 100, 150 turns. Gets boring pretty quickly. 12? 11.
Bal.
Did we get the alliance back? No, next turn. Prague desires horses. Probably should change how this quest works, because I've been resetting the quest for quite a long time. Not sure how many times I've used this tile to reset the quest. At this point, like getting extra 1,000 gold every 10 turns or something like that, it's not broken, but if this wasn't a diplomatic game, I could have maintained an alliance probably somewhere thanks to this, for free basically. Do we still have any units that need upgrading? These two, but we don't have iron for that yet. And that's it. Okay, so we are done with upgrades for a while. One, two, three, four, five, six. Let's see how much is it gonna slow down the growth. 132, so we are not growing anymore, which is fine. I think we get to extra population from the building, and still don't remember the name, come on, how it's called, the medical lab, and I think size 25 is good enough. Next. Now we get the social policy. We should get the alliance back, right? Come on, give me the alliance. Oh, we have 2 more trade routes. I should probably also use those. Scientist. This looks like an interesting turn. So I'll go through everything and... How are we at 0? We are pretty sure we should be getting +5 influence every turn, and we're at -2. That makes no sense. I'm thinking if I want to go for penicillin, or if I want to go for atomic theory, because how dangerous one nuke could be in Ethiopian hands. I think it's more annoying than it's dangerous, really. Yeah, I think we're gonna stick to this plan. I'm thinking about nationalism, but I don't think we want to do that. We can spread our offices into foreign cities pretty effectively. I'm a bit afraid of resettlement, how much unhappiness that would cause suddenly. I think I'll pass. 20% production towards buildings. It's useful, but do we need it? That's the question. We are falling behind production wise a little bit. This is gonna save us like, what, 1 or 2 turns per building. It's not horrible. I think I will take party leadership. Okay, now we have 33 turns, and we won't be able to really reduce this number that much. Maybe to like 25, 23 turns. Don't think we'll get another writer anytime soon. Right there. 27, yeah. I mean, it's still relevant, but it's... Actually, no, it's not. Pretty sure we will get the social policy before we get the writer. How much time do we have? Let's say 25 turns. And that means... we will be done with these 3. So it could be refrigeration, penicillin. Get free refrigeration. You get atomic theory. Electronics, computers, telecommunications. I think that's the plan. Wait, I have to change a few things. So plastics, radio. Free. We need combustion because we need oil. And that. 1, 2, 3. There, that works. Okay, and I think we are done with this episode. How does it look like compared, or how we look like compared to Ethiopia? 6664, we are at 666, let's say 5, so 1 social policy ahead, one technology ahead. One more turn. I want the alliance back. I want to see if we get it next turn or if it's somehow bugged. Come on. Come on. There we go. This should get us pretty close to the next Golden Age, I think. Yeah, not bad. Expected maybe a little bit more, but 6,000 is decent. I don't care. No ally of Kabul, there we go, that's what we wanted, good. Let's solve the problem with strategic resources. We are 3 turns away from the Congress. And I can check the details in between episodes. Okay, good. I'm just checking if there is anything that we need to do before we make a cut, but I don't think so. So yeah, we'll continue tomorrow. I hope that you like this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.